55 from Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers win 112-99 as they take down the Pistons and win their fourth straight. Unbelievable stuff from the Claw. As Nico Batum's going to hop on the headset for us. 4 for 8 from 3. Justine Jones helping us out. 112-99 Clippers. What a performance here at Intuit Dome. Nico, you got us?
Got you.
All right, appreciate you hopping on the headset. Nico, what more can you say about Kawhi Leonard? 55 points tonight.
I just find out that's the first time he got 50, so kind of surprised. And he missed a free throw, so I'm more shocked he missed a free throw than he got 50.
That's a great point.
So, otherwise, no, that was a great game by him. Great game.
He had made 64 in a row before that miss.
Not bad, huh?
Let's talk about the play of the team the last 4 games. What's been key for you guys to kind of turn this one around?
Defense. I mean, that's the key. That's what we were last year. We had a great defensive team, and we haven't been the first 25-some each game. So it's in the last 4 games that we've been doing a better job on defense. This is a great team. They're number 1 in the East. They only got 99, and we still made a lot of mistakes, so we could get them maybe under 90. So, I mean, defense has been great for us.
Yeah, defense was excellent today. 12 steals, 6 blocks for you guys.
Yes.
You got Sacramento coming up next. What do you want to build off this one as you try to extend the winning streak?
I mean, stay focused, keep grinding, and, we still a long way to where we want to be. But, take one game at a time. I know it sounds cliche, but what we have to do it. Work on our stuff tomorrow, get better, and be ready for Sac.
Thank you so much, Nico. Enjoy this one with your teammates.
Thank you, guys.
Clippers win 112-99. Adam Oslin's player to watch. 12 points, 4 made threes, 4 rebounds, and an assist and a steal for Nico Batum, who was, to no surprise, a game high, plus 25 tonight. Well, for Big Brother Jake Warner, our audio engineer, for Adam Oslin, who will have your calls, your messages, your tweets, your YouTube comments next. Daniel West back in the studio. Our producer, Carlo Menes, saying, see you in a few. Clippers behind 55 from Kawhi. Win 112-99 on the Clippers Audio Network.
Clipper Nation, how are we feeling? Pretty good, I would imagine. Something born out of these 55 points. You guys hearing me all right? I don't know why Rick Mahort keeps messing with me all night. But Kawhi messed around and had 55.
Come on.
Oh. Oh, here we go. We're better with Lopez starting.
No timeouts, right? Oh, my God.
Hey, guys, all I care about is the Clippers. So if that ended up being the case through a larger sample size than 4 games, I'm fine with it. Kawhi Leonard with 55 points on 26 shots. Incredible. And the defense was there. 5 steals, 3 blocks. This was peak Kawhi Leonard at the age of 34. He had an offseason to train. These are the results. A healthy offseason leads to this version of Kawhi. Incredible.
Yeah! Let's go!
It's sad that Carlo cares more about the 49ers.
I don't care more.
What's the score?
They won.
They get a safety?
No. Bears had the ball on the 4 with 4 seconds left, and they got to stop.
Wow.
Both my teams won.
So wait, is it for the division and the number 1 seed?
And the number 1 seed.
Oh my God. Which game are they going to flex into Sunday Night Football?
I don't know.
I would go with that.
Seattle.
I know they're
San
probably
Francisco?
going to do Pittsburgh, Baltimore, though.
Yeah. Probably, I would assume.
I don't care. It's all about the claw.
I can leave this, right?
Kawhi Leonard doing the best imitation of his hero in MJ, dropping a double nickel, going for his career high, 55 points here at Intuit Dome. Welcome into your Clippers postgame show. I'm Adam Osland. Coming up, second half highlights, Kawhi lights galore, but back to Carlo Jimenez, your radio voice of the Clippers, on a historic night where Kawhi Leonard goes for his career high and ties the all-time franchise scoring high with the Clippers with 55 points.
Special game from Kawhi Leonard. Special player, and he made incredible plays. I just think for Kawhi Leonard to come out here, I mean, you knew he was aggressive early. He had 25 at halftime, but I don't think anybody saw him getting 26 in the third quarter. He was unbelievable for the Clippers today. Just bucket after bucket, aggressive, getting to his spot. At one point, hit a jumper over 3 defenders, like he wasn't even being guarded. It was unbelievable, otherworldly performance from Kawhi Leonard, who probably could have had more than 55, but late in the game, just made the right play, let the double team come, find his teammates, and the Clippers got a win.
Well, and with Kawhi doing it on just 26 shots, he goes 5 of 10 from the outside. It's even more special because a lot of these points were off of jumpers, tough shots, no can defense shots, to quote Karate Kid. There's nothing you can do about it. My only concern was somebody would be inspired to pull a Rick Mahorn on him because he's in the building here with the Detroit Pistons, of course, and try to maybe be a little bit more physical with Kawhi. Well, the claw, there's nothing you can do when he's in a zone like this.
No, there's nothing you can do. Kawhi Leonard was untouchable and unstoppable today. I mean, it was no mercy from the claw. He got to his spots. He knocked down threes, pull-up threes, mid-range jumpers, got to the rim, got to the free throw line. Nico Batum said, I was just shocked he missed a three or missed a free throw. Kawhi made 64 straight free throws before that miss. He's the only player in NBA history to have at least 55 points, 5 steals, and 3 blocks ever in a game.
The way he did this with the jump shooting, with the way he was still a two-way superstar out there defensively, his offense was almost fueling his defense. He wanted to get back on offense quickly. Well, you get 5 steals. That's one way to do it. He was just energized, shot out of a cannon. You think about his offseason finally being fully healthy to be able to train the way he wanted to without going under the knife for the first time since 2020. And we're looking at maybe peak Kawhi right now. It certainly was the best game of his career. 55 points on 17 of 26 shooting, 5 of 10 from distance, plus 11 boards, 5 steals out there, and, well, 3 blocks to boot. Just special. Where were you when Kawhi Leonard dropped 55 at Intuit Dome to make sure Clipper at least tied the record here in this building, Carlo?
Yeah, I think that's the important part. You match Nikola Jokic for the Intuit Dome record. It's the most by a Clipper ever with 55, and James Harden and Kawhi Leonard are now sharing that top spot for the most points in a Clipper uniform in franchise history. It's super impressive stuff by those two guys this season. And it kind of speaks to the season it's been, Adam. I mean, the Clippers have gotten all their worldly performances from their superstars. Yes, this is just the 10th win of the season, but this team can get on a run. And they've got 4 more games here at home before they go to New York. You got a chance to maybe rattle off a couple more with Sacramento, a good Utah team coming to town who took down this Detroit team not too long ago, and then San Antonio the next night. The Clippers cannot take anybody lightly. But as Nico Batum said, the way they're playing defensively, and then you get one of your best defensive players back in Derrick Jones Jr., who was on a minutes restriction today, but most likely is going to keep getting his minutes increased game after game. It is a scary, scary sight for the rest of the league if the Clippers can get on a roll. And Kawhi Leonard, we saw the graphic earlier, but usually takes him 500 minutes to warm up. Since those first 500 minutes, he's averaging 30 points a game.
Kawhi Leonard, special. This was a great performance here at Intuit Dome. Rick Mahorn in the building with the Detroit Pistons. He did this against the second best defense in the league. And as you mentioned there, this can be more than just a scoring outburst from Kawhi Leonard. He'll be the first to say, all I care about is the victory, but this Clippers team has now won 4 in a row.
Yeah.
What you want is for this to turn into something where you're not talking about, remember that lost season with the Clippers, but Kawhi still had that great performance with 55. What you're hoping is, remember when the season turned around because of performance like this.
Well,
it was James last year against Detroit. Great minds think alike.
Yeah, we were on the same page.
And in that 50-point performance, the Clippers then went on that 18-3 run to finish out the regular season. Maybe the Clippers can really bring this into a situation where they win 15 of 20, or let's get greedy, 18 of 20.
Yeah.
This is a team that we know they're much more capable and they're better than their record of being 10-21 right now.
Yeah, they are. And they got a chance to continue to expand that record and find a way to win games. And you know what? As Ty Lue and Lawrence Frank and Trent Redden have talked about, we can't control the pass. Let's just hit restart. And you've seen teams do this all the time where it doesn't matter what the record is. Right now, the Clippers, since their restart, are 4-0. And they're just going to try to keep building off of that goal they had of 35-20, which would put them at 41-41, perfectly at 500. Clippers feel like they can make some noise. And, you know, you look at this 4-game winning streak. You beat a healthy Houston team. You beat a healthy Detroit team. You got to feel like the confidence is sky high for the Clippers.
Yeah, so winnable games coming up, but every game has to have that same approach right now because their backs are against the wall because of the hole they put themselves in with the start of this season where you can't overlook anyone.
No.
They're taking on the Kings here Tuesday night, tip-off at 8, pregame show starting at 7. Carlo Jimenez, great call on a historic game where Kawhi Leonard goes for his career high of 55 and ties the all-time franchise high here with the Clippers. And the Clippers 112-99 victory over the Detroit Pistons. Let's do it again. Maybe he gets 56 on Tuesday, huh?
Adam, anytime I'm with you and Big Bro, it's a great day. And the TM crew will be back. Let's go!
Coming up next, second half highlights. Kawhi Leonard, 55 points on 17 of 26 shooting. A complete masterclass by the Claw. And the Clippers have won 4 straight as they take down the Pistons tonight. More post game coming up right here on the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network. Clipper Nation, where were you when Kawhi had 55?
Big shout out Daniel West put together all those highlights.
Daniel West.
That man was working on overtime today.
What, he already sent them to you?
No, but just working overtime.
He's like that.
He will send them to me, though, because he's that guy. Thanks, Daniel.
Thank you, Daniel. But we ain't going anywhere yet. What time are we going till? Gotcha. We're with you guys till 9:30 tonight. Cool. Kawhi's second half highlights. Big Bro, can you punch me in and do that one thing for the calls? I want them to be able to hear these highlights, baby.
Every champion starts with a first glide.
The spirit of Rwanda is a sensory and emotional sound story that celebrates Rwanda as more than a destination. It's a feeling that connects people, nature, and sport. You can feel it before you see it. It's in the beat of the drum, the sway of the trees, the breath of the land that never sleeps. It's not just a game, it's a fire. It's a feeling. It's us, Rwanda, where every win starts with heart.
And we're out. Back in 60.
Hey, what are you eating?
Chimichurri filet mignon. It's a factor meal.
Oh, nice. Wait, they let you eat like that in the pros?
Oh, they insist on it. A pro's work starts on the plate.
Oh, man, that does look good. Let me have a taste.
Get your own.
All right. Where do I find this? Is it factormeals.com?
Yep, and
Why would include the free throws, the last part?
The deal. I am so in.
smart move. Pro
Yeah, I'll take
move.
it all.
All right.
This is historic.
Factor. Eat like a pro.
This is the Los Angeles Clippers. LA Clippers. Heard exclusively on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Kawhi Leonard with a the greatest performance of his career. He drops 55 points on 17 of 26 shooting, 5 of 10 from the outside, 16 of 17 from the charity stripe, and of course has 5 steals and 3 blocks as the Clippers win 112-99 here at Into a Dome over the Detroit Pistons. Welcome back in. I'm Adam Moslin. It's your Clippers post-game show. Coming up in just a little bit, we'll take your calls on Clippers Talk if you want to get in early. 866-987-2570. 866-987-2570 is the phone number. Kawhi Leonard had 25 points in the first half. Here he was outdoing himself in the third quarter.
Spins on Cunningham, right elbow jumper, airborne, nothing but strings. Leonard, a step back three, got it! Kawhi Leonard, 30 points already. No bounds near side for Harris, throws a pass, Kawhi Leonard the steal, he's got a red carpet and a right-handed hammer. 37 for the club, looking for more offense, he steps back, he rises for three, he rattles it in! 40 points for Kawhi with 4:50 to play in the third. Drive, baseline, step back, jumper over 2, 4-2, 48. Here comes the claw, 49 today. Leonard,
20 left.
Attacks, baseline jumper, builds it up, 51. He's got one more free throw. 54 for Kawhi. Make it 55 points. Leonard joins Harden as the all-time leaders in Clippers franchise history for points in a game.
Bob McAdoo in there as well, as Kawhi had 26 points alone in the third quarter. Came back in as Detroit made a push and had 4 more points to get to 55 by the end of the ball game. Kawhi with 55, Clippers win over the Pistons in Kawhi's all-time scoring high. And it ties, as Carlo mentioned there, the Clippers franchise high of 55 points. They make it 4 straight. They win 112-99 over Detroit. Final box score coming up next, right here on the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
Is LA Clippers basketball. The LA Clippers. Heard exclusively on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Kawhi Leonard has 55, and the Clippers win over the Pistons 112-99 here at Into a Dome. History made tonight at the Dome. He ties the arena's all-time scoring record with 55. He and Nikola Jokic have that now. James Harden had it at 51, I believe, last season when he did that against Detroit. Kawhi, though, ties the all-time record scoring-wise from a Clipper, as James Harden had 55 to tie Bob McAdoo earlier this season in Charlotte. Kawhi has 55 tonight. It's also his personal scoring high, and the Clippers have won 4 straight with a huge victory over the Detroit Pistons, who came in at the top of the Eastern Conference with the number 2 defense in the league, and the Clippers just beat them by 13 here at Intuit Dome. Clippers ended up in this ball game shooting, 47% from the field, 14 of 34. That's 41% from the outside. Again, they're winning the three-point battle as the opponent goes just 7 of 29 in Detroit from 3. They're not a great three-point shooting team. They shoot about 35%. In this game, they were at 24%. They didn't hit their first three-pointer, I believe, till the third quarter. They started 0 of 12 in the first half from distance in this ball game. Aside from Kawhi Leonard and his 55 points, they got 28 from James Harden, just 7 of 23 shooting from him. Nico Batum knocked down 4 three-pointers for his 12 points. This Clippers team, they've won 4 in a row. They are surging right now, but there's much work to be done. They are 10-21 on the season. Can this continue to catapult and propel them forward? We shall see, because coming up, they got a game Tuesday night right back here against the Sacramento Kings at Intuit Dome. Tip-off at 8, pregame show starting at 7 outside of Los Angeles. We're leaving you until then in LA. It's Clippers Talk next.
phones and make your feelings known. Now your host for Clippers Talk, it's Adam Osley.
Kawhi Leonard sets a new personal record with 55 points and ties a franchise record for a Clipper, dropping 55 here at Intuit Dome on the second best defense in the league in the Detroit Pistons, as the Clippers have now won 4 straight. They're victorious 112-99 over Detroit. Welcome into your post-game show. I'm Adam Oslin. This is Clippers Talk. If you want to get on tonight, if you were at the game and witness history from Kawhi Leonard, call in 866-987-2570, 866-987-2570. I knew Kawhi had been in a groove. I tweeted this out a couple of games ago. I think it was after the Houston game, where I noticed just the way he was moving out there was different. And I said in this tweet, you can see it at Follow Out of May. You know I got the receipts. I'm going to retweet it. I said, Kawhi's moving better now than pre-ankle foot injury this season. He just looked better and better. And, of course, he has the 40-point game against the Houston Rockets. But everything looked effortless from him. And then the fourth quarter happens against Portland, where he has 41 against Houston. He only had 10 points going into that fourth quarter in Portland on Friday night. And then he dropped 18 like it was nothing in the final period. And the Clippers won. And then tonight, he comes out with a modest 10 points in the first quarter, but the Clippers led by 13 as their defense was great, and the Detroit Pistons were missing shots. They were 0 of 12 from 3 in the first half, and Cade Cunningham got into foul trouble. He picked up 3 fouls in the first quarter. So they were down their best player. And then Kawhi continued to cook in the second quarter with 15 points. And they had Tobias Harris on him. Toby, love him. I don't know why they kept him on Kawhi for so long, because that's how he really found his groove. He was just destroying Tobias Harris. He couldn't guard him at all. Now they have tough decisions to make. Asar Thompson, do you want him on Kawhi? Do you want him on James Harden? But Detroit's the second best defense in the league. And in that third quarter, Kawhi Leonard, going into the half, had 25 points. And in the third quarter, he dropped 26 of the Clippers' 32 points. He was in God mode, basketball God mode. You couldn't touch him. There was nothing you could do. This 55, this isn't layups, a bunch of dunks. The majority of his shots, I don't have the chart in front of me, but they're jump shots. You can't defend them. Not when Kawhi's in a zone like that, and you can say he's never been in a zone like this before because it's his career high. He went 10 points above his previous career high of 45. And there wasn't an overtime here. Kawhi had 51 points after the third quarter. The third quarter. He doesn't come back in till around the 7-minute mark of the fourth. We didn't think they'd need him. He hit 4 more free throws to get to 55. Unreal. That was just a masterclass. Somebody that has perfected jump shooting and feeling comfortable regardless of where the defender is. I've said this before, but when Kawhi's going, it's like he sees through defenders. They can be right there, hand in the face, doesn't matter. Like his heroes, Kobe and Jordan. And tonight with the double nickel, like MJ, wearing 45 back in the Garden, this was an Intuit Dome, but Kawhi typically, when the reason he's only scored 45 before this game, that was his career high, is because either they're blowing a team out, or with Kawhi, he's going to make the right basketball play. He's not going to force it. And you saw that when he came back in the fourth quarter. They kept doubling. They throwed guys his way, and he would just wait for the double to come, give up the basketball, and the Clippers missed some really open shots. They finally got some to go. I think James Harden hit a big three-pointer at one point off a pass from Kawhi to feel like you could put this game away. But then you add in the fact, not only is he doing this off of jump shots, primarily, he also ends up with 11 rebounds. His defense was stellar against Cade Cunningham at times. He's roaming. He's playing free safety. He's everywhere. He has 5 steals and 3 blocks. That's just two-way stardom to the highest level. Insane basketball player. We've known this, but it was nice to get a healthy reminder that Kawhi is still him. I remember earlier in the preseason and during training camp, they were asking Kawhi about guarding and defense and where he's at there, and he said, I can still slide with the best of them. Well, the defense over this winning streak has been almost as good as his offense. He's been everywhere. I thought it started against the Lakers game. That was the beginning of the winning streak. But I really noticed just a different level to Kawhi. And maybe it's just he got off the minutes restriction right around then. Tonight he played 39. I think he's been averaging 38 over the past 2 weeks. And many have fallen into the trap of thinking Kawhi is washed. Every year I see the same tweets. Kawhi has a bad game or starts the season slow, and people say he's washed. Well, the reports of Kawhi's demise have been greatly exaggerated for years. I mean, I can go back to 2020 and find people saying that. Oh, the Clippers got Jordan with the Wizards. They didn't get the real Kawhi. Every single season I tell people to slow your roll. He's going to come around here. He's going to find his shot. And on the broadcast, they had this great number, and this is all since the ACL tear. So his first 500 minutes back off the ACL in the 22-23 season, he was averaging 17 points per game his first 500 minutes back. After that, 27 points per game. The start of the 23-24 season off the meniscus. First 500 minutes that season, he's averaging 20 points per game. After that, he's at 25 per game. Last season, he didn't come back till January. First 500 minutes, averaging just 18 points per game. After that, just over 25. This season, first 500 minutes, 25 per game. Since then, almost 31 per game, and now it's probably going to be over 31 because you just dropped 55. He starts slow. How many times do I got to say this? Now, do they really have the luxury of starting slow? Look, Kawhi, Harden, Zubac, those guys were the least of my problems. It was collectively this team hasn't played great team defense all season long. And that's changed over this winning streak.
ID.
Holding a team under 99 in this ball game. The last 3 games heading into this one, all victories. Clippers were back to being a top 5 defense. So that's a huge part of this. While we have a moment, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification here on AM 570 LA Sports.
This is LA Clippers basketball. AM 570 KLAC Los Angeles, 98.7 KYSR HD2 Los Angeles, an iHeart radio station.
We've gone from trade Kawhi, trade everybody, the season's over, to, is this it? Are they turning this around? They're still 10-21. There's a ton of work to be done. But a lot of people saying, well, time to move on. The era's over. Don't tell that to Kawhi Leonard. Let's go and start things off with Ryan in Santa Ana on a night where Kawhi had 55, his career high, ties the all-time franchise high, doesn't add into a dome against the second best defense in the league. Ryan, what's up? You're on Clippers Talk with Adam Moslin.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, good evening. Yeah, I got to witness that. Took the wife out for a date to the Clippers game, and I got to witness Kawhi do that. He handled Harris, handled Thompson, then got doubled. By that time, it was already too late. That was amazing to see. He's amazing. Yeah, a blessing in disguise, and please do not twist my words. The spacing really helps out. It's nice to see that. Unfortunately, Zoo is hurt, but you get to see him with Lopez and the spacing and everything. That's really great to see. It was amazing to see Kawhi handle Pistons their defense, because they were amazing this whole season up until tonight, and maybe I think they lost against Sacramento the other night, but they still played pretty hard.
Utah.
It's really nice to see. Kawhi is dope. Love it.
Yeah, Ryan, this was a special game to be at. Lucky you to be here tonight when Kawhi has 55 points against the Pistons. His career high. And more importantly than anything, the Clippers get the W, and they've won 4 straight. We'll take a quick timeout. 866-987-2570. 866-987-2570 is the phone number. I'm Adam Moslin, and this is Clippers Talk here on AM 570 LA Sports.
This is the Los Angeles Clippers. LA Clippers. Heard exclusively on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Kawhi's back out and just dropped 55 here into his home. Personal record ties the Clippers' all-time franchise scoring record, and they get the victory over the Pistons 112-99. Welcome back in. It is Clippers Talk. I'm Adam Moslin, 866-987-2570. It is remarkable, and I've been saying this for a good 3 years, that Kawhi comes back from injuries, significant ones, and he just gets better. I don't know if he can still move the way he could when he was 24. Now he's 34, but he can move well enough. What I do know is his shot is much more refined, is much smoother, less wasted movement, and he's become much more difficult to guard because he's trying to perfect basketball. This past summer, and he talked about this recently after the Houston game, where he's been showing off more step-back threes than we've ever seen from him. That was a big emphasis by Kawhi. He wants to evolve his game as he gets older, take more threes, take more off-the-bounce threes. You can learn from the guy next to him that has definitely perfected the step-back three, and James Harden. But Kawhi just sights the scope a little bit finer. Because think about it. He's gotten up, 1,000 more shots since his last injury that took him out. And the more shots he gets up, the more experience he has, the more practice, the more hard work he's doing behind the scenes. He knows what works and what doesn't. He's trying to master the art of having just a flawless jump shot. And that ages well. So Kawhi at 34, who, by the way, just dunked on Donovan Clingan last time out against Portland and tried to dunk on Beef Stew tonight, who did block it. But Lopez got the putback. Yeah, his first step's probably not as quick. But he can still put you on a poster. And you combine that with just top-level, top-tier, unguardable jump shooting with more range now than ever. Remarkable to watch. An honor to watch this game tonight. Ryan in Manhattan Beach. Ryan, you're on Clippers Talk with Adam Moslin. What's up?
Hey, Adam. Was at the game tonight. Had a lot of fun. As Ralph Lawler would say, it was a oh me, oh my game, and I think the Clippers are officially back, dude. I was going to give it 10 games, and they can win 5 out of the 10. That was all I was really expecting out of them, and was not expecting the performance from Kawhi Leonard tonight, but certainly blowed away my mind, especially with the absence of Zubac and John Collins. So,
good phone call, Ryan. Good on you being at this ball game. I know there have been a lot of frustrated Clippers fans for obvious reasons. They shouldn't be 10-21. I've never bought into you are what your record says you are. Bill Parcells is a great coach, but there's a little bit more to it than that. The Clippers are much more talented than their record, and they've had injuries, including to Kawhi missing 10 games. They lost Bradley Beal. They just got DJ back, who ended up playing in this one. Derek Jones Jr., 18 minutes, had 3 points on an and one. Zubac has been out now. They've dealt with it all. Collins was out tonight with illness. Nico Batum went sniper mode. 'Tis the season. St. Nick, 4 of 8 from the outside. Now, I'm not putting their record all on injuries. Even with all the injuries, they still shouldn't have ever been this bad. It's the defense that slipped completely. But this Clippers team is in a different groove now. I believe Angela Bassett was in the building tonight. How the Clippers got their groove back? You think Brian Seaman made that joke on TV? Let's go to Sean in Houston. Sean, what's up here on Clippers Talk with Adam Moslin?
Glad to be back, Adam. The first time I called is when we had the second win in our winning streak. Now I've called every single time. I will keep this tradition up as long as we keep winning.
Sounds good.
To give us some good juju, you know what I mean? Yeah, what a crazy performance by Kawhi. I'm like watching this third quarter of his, and it's like we're watching a AI robot in performance. Like he just put his head down and nothing was. He shot over 3 people, man, and he didn't even. It's like he didn't even see them. I'm like, oh my god, what a performance! You don't get a chance to see those virtuosos often. So it was really nice to see, man. This was a game in which we can't say that Pistons were missing their best players. They were fully stacked. They were fully stacked. There's no excuses. We beat the second best team in the NBA, the best team in the East right now. Very good defensive team. And if there's a sign that the Clippers are on the up and up, this is it. So just wanted to keep the tradition up. Great vibes, man. I just literally saw a human being literally take out a team single-handedly. And when those shots go in from 20 feet out, the shot that most teams are willing to give up is the mid-range. And the guys nailing them, it's literally zaps the energy out of these players watching that stuff go in. So that's what I have to say.
Yeah, because there was good defense at times, and there's nothing you can do about it when Kawhi is rolling like that. Appreciate the phone call, Sean. They call him the aimbot, the Terminator. Come with me if you want to win. It's just he gets into this headspace or flow, and he feels unguardable out there. But it's rare for Kawhi to push it the way he did in the third quarter. Because I'm telling you, it's not that he could have gone and got 46 points to break his previous scoring record against Houston, but he didn't push it. Tonight, I think he sensed they needed it. They needed a great performance, the momentum to keep going with this winning streak, to feel like we can turn this thing around. You need your superstars to do something like this. But then also he just knew this was our best offense. It was me. They can't stop it. But to also play elite defense on the other end at the same time, incredible. Quick timeout. We'll come back. More of your phone calls, 866-987-2570, 866-987-2570. I'm at a Mosland on the night Kawhi Leonard dropped 55. His scoring high, and he matches the all-time scoring mark for this franchise here at Intuit Dome. Kawhi with 55. Clippers win 112-99 over the Detroit Pistons. I'm at a Mosland. You're listening to Clippers Talk here on AM 570 LA Sports.
I had the boo, she had the chronic. The Lakers.
This is the Los Angeles Clippers. LA Clippers. Heard exclusively on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Clippers win 112-99 over a beast from the Eastern Conference, the Detroit Pistons, who are at the top of it. And the Clippers took the top off their defense in this one thanks to 55 from Kawhi Leonard. His career high ties the Clippers franchise high. His previous high was 45. He outdid that by 10 points. He outdid it through the first three quarters. He had 51 entering the fourth. Welcome back. It is Clippers Talk. I'm Adam Mosland. Let's go to Alan, calling from the Swell. Alan, what's up here on Clippers Talk?
Hey, Adam. Yeah, I was at the game. It's not that Kawhi Leonard is God, but when somebody does something like that, it's just so beautiful. I mean, I almost couldn't cheer because my throat was tight because I was almost going to cry. It was like watching, its beauty, and you feel like you're in touch with something supernatural when you see something so perfect. It was just beautiful.
No, that's
and,
well,
we
that's
were
really well
chanting
put.
MVP.
Oh, we heard the
it-
chants.
it-
We heard the
I mean,
chants. They heard the chants
yeah.
outside. No, it's
well, I don't know much more to say than that. What a night. Beautiful.
well put, Alan. Yeah, it's just he was an artist. It was absolute cinema out there. It was perfection. About as close as you can get. Basketball nirvana here. To do it on both ends, just an incredible all-time performance from one of the greatest players to ever play the game. I've said this for a long time, but I don't think there are 10 players I'd rather have in NBA history in a 7-game series than a healthy Kawhi Leonard. When Kawhi is healthy and at his best and can move like this, there haven't been many guys in NBA history that have touched these heights. You forget about it with Kawhi because unfortunately his body has betrayed him at times. And there's some cruel irony there that one of the hardest workers ever that does not deserve all the injuries he's had to deal with and overcome in his career, they've taken him out of being thought of it as being a top 10 player of all time. Because I'm here to tell you, without all the injuries, Kawhi is in that conversation easily. Probably has a couple more rings. Definitely one in 2021 with the Clippers, I believe. He's that special. He's that talented, and he's that hard of a worker. Phil, calling in from Dana Point. What's up, Phil?
Arg, ahoy! How you doing, Adam? This is Captain Dave, Captain Phil from Dana Point. Hey, tonight's game was spectacular, don't you think? Can we just say that?
It was
Adam?
Thing of beauty. It was magnificent. I haven't been at many better games than this.
Look, we were sitting at the very top section of the Intuit Stadium. I mean, we're up at the very top row with our backs against that big wall back there. We were in the top, and we were blown away. I got my family here. We had a good time. It was amazing. Woo!
All right, Phil.
Did you we were in disbelief? You want to know? You want to talk about this? Look, the first quarter they banged away, dropped 10. They were up 10 in the first quarter, and we were blown away. We were shocked. They
were up by
plays.
19 in the first quarter. 19.
Yeah. Every turnover they captured on it in the first half. We were blown away. They're playing like a team that was amazing, and I know why. I can tell you why. One word will tell you why. Because it was amazing, and the simple word is Topanga. Topanga was there tonight. Yeah, we had Angela Bassett. The Clippers got their groove on, and we got we had Sugar Ray there, the smoothest brother. Still looking good, dude. You see how good Sugar Ray looked?
Oh,
looking good.
He saw a knockout tonight with that performance.
There, and that was the icing on the cake. Look, hey, smooth seas never made a skilled sailor. The Clippers are on the move. We've had some trouble in the past. Yeah, we got through some Chris Paul stuff. Yeah, I said it. But, hey, they're on their way. Just sit back and relax. Don't be so worried. Enjoy the process. Look, the gifts are unwrapped. We've had our turkey. The kids are happy. Look, the wives are happy. We're all done. Let's go back. We've got a long season. Let's enjoy it. It's going to happen. Something's going on in the Clippers. Something's brewing. I can see it in the forecast, in the charts. The barometric pressure, it's going off. And you know what? Bill Laimbeer sucks. Isaiah Thomas, go eat it. Hey, Clips, they killed it tonight.
Phil and Dana Point, thank you for the phone call. One of the best of the season so far. Where were you when Topanga was at Intuit Dome and Kawhi Leonard dropped 55? Oh, man meets world. With just an all-time. I mean, he'll make it feel like a kid again. Boy meets basketball watching this game from Kawhi. It was a movie. It was incredible. Quick timeout. We'll come back. 866-987-2570. 866-987-2570. I'm at a Moslin on a night where Kawhi goes for 55 at Intuit Dome against the Detroit Pistons. And you're listening to AM 570 LA Sports.
This is the Los Angeles Clippers. LA Clippers. Heard exclusively on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Even with Topanga in the building, Kawhi still hotter. Goes for 55 points for the Clippers. His personal scoring high ties the all-time franchise high here at Intuit Dome. Welcome back in. I'm Adam Mosland. You look over the last 4 games from Kawhi. Started with the Lakers game. 32 points, but on 24 shots. He went just 8 of 24. We knew after that he was due for a more efficient performance. Then he had 41 against Houston on 16 of 23 shooting. Then he started slow, but had 18 of his 28 points against Portland in the fourth quarter. And then tonight, his masterpiece, 55 points, his all-time scoring high, beat it by 10. Let's hear from, who do we got? Bo in L.A. Bo, you're on Clipper Stock for that. I'm awesome.
He dropped.
How about Clipper Edward?
He's there.
Hey, what's up, Adam? Great win tonight. Man, I'm not going to overreact with Kawhi because, when you're making $50+ million, I expect this kind of performance.
Oh, you expect 55 every game. That's totally reasonable and sensible.
I don't expect, I don't expect 55, but I expect 30+ points every single game with, the attributes of the rebounds and the assists. But, Kawhi, he's showing that he's looking healthy, man. I like that block, or I like that dunk that he went against Isaiah Stewart. I know he got blocked, but, it looked like he was coming through the lane with a lot of authority, and I like that. Zubac has to be worried, man, because his spot is up for grabs right now. Brook Lopez is making us look real good out there, even though we still struggle to rebound. I still feel like, with the drop-off of his play, Zubac really has to start when he comes back. He has to really pick up his game. The other guys, the bench, I love the contributes. Batum, he's having a flashback. I appreciate it. Like I said, all over the floor, we're looking good. Before the game started, I said this was going to be a test for us, and we passed the test today. So I appreciate the Clippers' performance. I love when they're playing good out there, and I love seeing DJJ back there, my favorite player. So thank you, Adam. I appreciate it.
Clipper Edward, before we get out of here, Clavon, you got 10 seconds. Clavon, what do you want to say?
Back one more give in with Adam Bomb. Let's go. Let's go, Clipper Nation. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to start off by saying shout out to Adam.
Clavon, I only want to hear one thing from you. Put it up, Kawhi.
Man, put it up, Kawhi.
There we go.
Keep putting it up. He came out there and put it up, Adam. Y'all kept talking about we ain't got the stomach. We got the stomach. We have the team. Everybody, look, and I'm going to say the unpopular thing. I'm going to get it off my back right now, dog. I'm going to let you know. Hey,
all right, can we pull him down before he gets the unpopular thing? I got to get out, Clavon. I love you, but I said you got 10 seconds. Big Bro's ready to go. Kawhi at 55. The Clippers make it 4 straight victories. They take down the Pistons here at Intuit Dome. They're back here Tuesday night against the Sacramento Kings. Tip-off at 8. Pre-game show starting at 7. Before we get out of here, I do want to thank the Clippers organization, Ralph Lawler, Brian Seaman, Carlo Jimenez on the call. Shout out Noah Eagle, who we were texting with earlier because we're cool like that. And also, big shout out, big brother Jake Warner, our head engineer, and Daniel West with the highlights back in the studio. Also, Chris Taylor, statistician, Joey Kimball, working from home. I'm Adam Mosland. 55 from Kawhi? Where were you when Kawhi dropped 55 and Intuit Dome? Was something born out of this performance? We'll see you back here Tuesday night to find out.
You still play them by heart.
Clippers talk is over,
but it's going on your feed right after.
All right, take care.
If you missed the show, you can follow it wherever you I listen on the iHeartRadio app.
Make us a preset.
I never miss an episode.